Luke here at the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. For the next 4 days, I'm alone here in the Alaskan mountains. I'm taking my snow machine deep into the wilderness. I'm going to be camping in a hot tent, hunting, ice fishing, and a lot of things will go wrong. But I'm all by myself, so I'm just going to deal with it.
I love Luke, bro. He got good vibes. Leave the car there. I'll be back. That's what he's saying.
It's a big wolf.
Hey, Luke, it's best to move around, my boy. Just get bit, man. That bitch, you gonna get ate fucking with that.
All moose tracks. The moose like to come along and eat the willows. This is a moose bed. The moose will sleep down here. They kind of just lay down on their legs, make a little hole. There's usually a pile of poop at the bottom. About 3 or 4 moose spent the night here. I made a wrong turn and I'm having to backtrack about 5 miles. Ugh, not a lot of sun left. It's gonna be dark soon. Huh. Looks like it's a good thing I turned around. I lost my ice scoop.
Dude, that.
Well, my map says the trail is off that direction, but there's no broken trail over there. It's a little late in the day to just start plowing off into the forest. I think I'm gonna go that direction and see if I can't find the trail from another angle. I think that's the trail, but man, I've blown a lot of time. Sun's gonna set any minute now.
For all my outdoor boys, man. Summer coming up. I know I sound crazy saying that. It's kinda right around the corner a little bit. So do y'all got plans to go camping this summer? Or y'all wanna do some things or see some different things? Cause I will be camping this summer, fishing, doing a lot of things, man. I'm finna be an outdoor boy. You feel me?
Well, that's not great.
Oh shit, what? No, Luke. One thing about Luke, he gonna find a way. He gonna find a way. You hear me?
Oh man, my snowshoes are gone. The bungee cords are gone and so are my snowshoes. I've had those snowshoes for years. I'm really sad to lose those. But not just that, they're an important piece of safety equipment. Something happens and I have to walk out of here, I'm gonna really want those snowshoes. Man, I don't know about this. Gotta get this thing up that hill. I think it's best if I put the camera down and use both hands.
Moments later.
Oh boy. I just instantly got stuck again. Alright. Problem with the snow is that there's layers. There's powder on the top, then there's chunky icy stuff, and then there's powder underneath that. The snow machine rests very nicely on the chunky layer, but if you break through that, you sink down and it's really hard to get out. I am so tired.
Come on, Luke. We done Boys, man, you gotta find a way up out of there. Oh yeah, I know it's getting real when you take the jacket off. You hear me?
Oh, it's about 3 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's a little nippy.
Nippy? Nigga, that's cold. The fuck? That nigga said nippy. It's crazy. Come on, Luke, it's getting late, dog. I don't need you out there. Come on. He's scaring me, goddammit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's cold, man.
There we go. Got it done. Oh, it's pretty late. I was hoping to have my tent set up hours ago, but I found this shallow frozen lake. I'm gonna go ahead and set my tent up right here. Well, I'm setting up my tent on this frozen lake for 2 very specific reasons. One, I'd like to do some ice fishing, though I have no clue whether this lake has any fish in it. But more importantly, the snow's only a few inches deep. The snow's almost 4 feet deep up on that hill, but out here on the lake where the wind blows, it's only 2 inches deep. It's about an hour and a half of shoveling I don't have to do.
Hyundai Tucson versus Toyota RAV4. Look what Tucson has and what
It's about 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and handling these metal poles is not fun. When it gets really cold like this, plastic gets stiff. Just opening up the rainfly is a major pain in the butt.
And for all my people that want to know why I keep these on, I just got done smoking, my guy. If you know, you know. Simple.
Come on! I think snow got into the air intake and now there's water in the engine. Oh. I forgot to pack my handsaw and my chainsaw won't start, so I can't cut firewood. Without a stove, I can't melt my water. All my water's frozen. I am so thirsty today. And then getting stuck just killed all my time. Too many things have gone wrong. So I'm just gonna leave the tent and all my gear here, and I'm gonna head back to the car. I'm gonna come back and try this again. Let's get going. Oh! My snowshoes!
The snowshoes, yes,
Yes!
sir. W.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Need the
All right, guys, I
snowshoes.
made it back to the car, and maybe, just maybe, tomorrow will be a better day. I ended up getting back home a little after midnight last night, and I spent this morning working on that chainsaw. But I think I've got it fixed. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure what happened to this chainsaw, but my best guess is that all the snow and frost that was kicked up by the snow machine
That's one
got
of
into
the
the
stills.
air filter. So I'm gonna put the chainsaw in a garbage bag to try to keep that from happening. looks like everything's as it should be. Wind didn't blow it away. Wolves left it alone. I'll call that a win. This is heat-resistant silicone. You put it underneath the stove to keep from burning up your floor. If you're on a hard, flat surface, you don't absolutely need this thing. But as the stove gets hotter and hotter, the legs melt down into the snow, and the stove gets closer and closer to the floor. Time to go get some firewood. There's a nice big dead tree right there. Gonna need the snowshoes. You gotta be so careful with your tools in this snow. Everything can disappear in a heartbeat if you just drop it. I think my theory's right. I just had snow in the air intake. I want to get the snow machine as close as I can to the tree so I can load it up. But once it's full of all that wood, I don't want it to sink in the snow. So I'm going to make a trail with my snowshoes and run the snow machine up and down it a few times.
Okay. Have to be cautious. Oh God, I feel it.
We got firewood, yay! I'll tell you what, I feel so much better than I did yesterday. It was totally the right call to go home. Every muscle in my body was sore and I was dehydrated, and it was just time to call it. Disasters rarely happen because one thing goes wrong. It usually happens when a whole bunch of things go wrong. That's what was happening yesterday.
My nigga Luke got the ski on. Quit playing. And he, you feel me? And my nigga like to chop shit.
I brought a few caribou hides to keep me extra warm. This will be really nice. All right. Gonna make a little torch here. Got a little bit of cotton right there. There we go. Get that right in where it needs to be.
Man, when I tell y'all, Luke be so prepared, like
Starting to get warm in here. This is
like my guy got everything for you. You feel me? Love Luke, bro. I ain't
nice.
gonna lie.
Well, now that I got the stove going, I got a lot of things to thaw out, including my gun. The gun got dropped in the snow and it got all this ice in the barrel. So I'm just gonna hang it up here where it's nice and warm. All that water can drip out as it melts. I have no idea if there's any fish in this lake, but I'd like to try.
He dead ass finna go ice fish. Okay, let me see something. I ain't never been. Take me on a journey with you, my boy.
All right, the sun's starting to set, and I gotta tell you, I'm exhausted. I am still really sore from yesterday. I got my snow machine stuck 3 times on that same hill yesterday, and it took me 2 hours to get out. Yeah, the gun's looking good. All right, I think it's time to do some ice fishing. I don't know what's in this lake, but I'm guessing there's grayling and burbot. And burbot are kind of like a northern catfish. They behave like a catfish and you catch them like a catfish. So I got a little bit of herring right there on the rig. We're gonna see if any burbot are around.
Okay.
Help tell us how deep this is. It's pretty shallow here. There's only about 2 feet of water underneath this ice. When you're ice fishing, you don't need to go deep. The fish will often be really shallow. Well, there we go. Got a little bite alarm set up. So if we get any burbot, we'll know about it. All right, just gonna wait for a bite. My back is killing me. I think I need a chair.
Hey.
Oh, that feels good. To say my back is sore is a gross understatement. I brought a soda along to drink and it froze solid. It's a local soda. This flavor's spruce tip. We're gonna see if we can't thaw it out a little bit. We're gonna make some herbal tea here.
Good old tea, baby.
I use the rest of the boiling water to thaw out my water bottle. All right, I think it's time to start making dinner. I was thinking country fried steak sounds really good. Get peanut oil here. Got some very frozen potatoes.
My nigga got some seasoning. My nigga got the drizzle.
Great way to test oil to see if it's hot enough. Put a piece of wood in it. If it fizzles, it's good.
Luke teaching me so much shit I never knew.
Woohoo!
My nigga got a pork chop, nigga. This is crazy.
My soda thawed out. Gonna try to enjoy what's left of it. That's good. Kind of reminds me of 7-Up with a hint of pine. Well, to go with a country fried steak, I'm gonna make a knockoff version of Mexican street corn.
Nigga got butter. That's all you need
Okay,
right
so I've
there.
got some tagine. Gonna put that in there. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise and corn is crazy.
There we go. I made a bunch of gravy earlier and I vacuum sealed and froze it. So now all I gotta do is just lay it by the stove and let it thaw out.
Man, I'm surprised he ain't make no damn fries. This nigga Luke.
There we go. Not a bad little meal. I didn't quite do the country fried steak right. I forgot to bring the buttermilk to make the batter, but so I just rolled it in flour and give it a go. Still tastes really good. Oh, I'm hungry. I missed lunch today. Good. Got some leftover steak. I'm gonna put it in the freezer.
Freezer,
There we
you
go.
mean outside.
I think I want to have some bread in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and make some dough up. But my bag's got some holes in it. I gotta be careful. Just gonna stick this up here where it's nice and warm, and that'll rise. All right, I think I need to go do some dishes. It's gonna be cold.
He dead ass like washing dishes. This is crazy.
All right, I think it's time for some dessert. I'm gonna make some cookies.
Man, quit playing with me, dog. You ain't finna make no cookies out here, bro.
Good.
Quit playing with me, bro. Man, shut the fuck up. Bro.
Ooh, there we go. We'll just pull them over here to cool. That shouldn't
No
take
way
long.
this nigga just made some.
Oh,
And
not
they,
too bad.
and they got the brown bottoms?
Oh, that's good.
Bro, it ain't no...
Warm cookies on a camp out is hard to beat. If you burn the bottom, just eat them burn side up.
Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm still eating them, nigga. I don't fuck what you talking about. Fuck they burnt or not, nigga. It's cookies in the cold. Fuck you talking about. For real.
The best time to get a Reese's? Anytime. I'd also accept all the time.
Dawn Power Wash has 3 cleaning boosters not found in traditional dish soaps. It's more than soap, it's power wash.
So I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning. Oh, good morning. Oh, it took me a long time to get to sleep.
Oh, good morning. Some nigga Luke.
Okay, I love my caribou rugs, but they shed. They shed like crazy. The ice fishing was a bit of a bust, didn't get a single bite, but I'm not even sure there are any fish in this lake. I was planning on camping on a nearby lake where I know there's fish, but
Okay.
after the sled got stuck all those times, I just,
grabbed the nearest lake and camped on it.
I feel it.
Oh, my mouth and lips are so dry. It's so cold outside, there's almost no humidity in the air. It just dries everything out. People who aren't used to it will often get nosebleeds and really bad chapped lips.
Yeah, my lips get chapped bad. God, that's why I keep some Carmex, my boy. You finna make? Is that bacon? Is you gang bacon on
Got my
bacon?
dough from
nigga?
yesterday. Ooh, smells great.
Look at this nigga, bro. He done made that a couple times. That shit look good as fuck. I swear to God. Look at that shit. Nah, that ain't cooked all the way through.
Got some blueberry pie filling we're gonna put on our bread.
He got all type of shit.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. This is my reward for dealing with the chainsaw and coming back. All right. Oh, pretty day.
What you gonna do though?
It is minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm curious to see if that chainsaw will start. I got it starting, but the chain's frozen. All right, it was a bit of a struggle, but I got it going. Still got that summertime bar oil in it though, and that's not good. I need to switch over to wintertime bar oil. Let's make sure the snow machine starts. Yeah, that was a little bit rough. It's 11 in the morning and the sun's just barely coming up. The sun will peek out over that mountain for about 2 hours before it sets again. I think I'm gonna grab the 22 and do a little bit of hunting, but I'm not gonna do it here. I've seen absolutely no tracks in the snow. If you're a ptarmigan or a rabbit or a moose, the only thing you can eat are willows, and there's no willows growing around here. It's all black spruce. Part of that has to do with the lack of sunlight and the type of ground we're on. So I need to get up on a hillside, somewhere out of this marshy lowland area.
Right, okay.
Got a pretty good view of the valley here. I'm just looking for willow patches. Looks like there's some over that way. See these patches of willows right here? That's what I'm looking for. The moose have been coming along and biting the tips off the willows. That's the part you can eat, is the tip. So if you find a spot where there's lots of tips low to the ground, you'll find rabbits and ptarmigan. You notice how the trees aren't covered in as much snow as they were over by the tent? This is because we're on the southern facing side of the valley. This side of the valley gets more sunlight, it gets warmer, and that melts the snow on the trees and it falls off. You're gonna have more animals living on this side of the valley and it's gonna be better hunting. I'm climbing up this southern facing mountain and you can see the vegetation has changed a lot. You got a lot more willows and alders and things that birds and moose and
I ain't gonna lie, y'all, Luke, bro, he teach me something new every time he get to talking. He telling me shit I never knew.
all moose.
I never knew.
All moose. Woo! I just want to go up a little bit higher to where it opens up. Now I think we got a good chance to see some ptarmigan. I have to be really careful going around these trails. One of the most dangerous animals in Alaska is the moose. And they don't like walking in the deep snow, so they like to walk on the snow machine trail. And if you surprise a moose, he'll kill you rather than get off that trail. It's the #1 way people get attacked by moose. It's in the wintertime on trails like this. I just gotta take it easy around the corners, try not to surprise anybody.
I'm pushing that motherfucker. Fuck what you talking about. That motherfucker ain't
See
finna
this?
kill me.
That's ptarmigan poop. In the
fuck?
fall, their poop is purple because they eat blueberries.
My
But
nigga
in the
touching they
wintertime,
shit.
they're living off the tips of these willow branches and alders. And it makes their poop look like this.
Man, he touched that shit like
But this is
regular.
what we're looking for. On a clear, sunny day like today, the ptarmigan are gonna be on a southern facing slope. They're gonna be basking in that sunlight. And they're usually in big groups this time of year, so there could be like 20 to 100 birds in one flock.
Damn.
Sometimes if you listen, you can hear them. All right, let's keep looking. That's a ptarmigan right up there. Oh, I can hear one. There's a ptarmigan right up there. Ptarmigan are really hard to spot. They turn white in the wintertime, so they're very camouflaged. All right, let's go see if we can find them.
You know all about these motherfucking animals,
Here's
dog.
one thing you need to
Damn,
do before
this
buying
nigga is
anything
cold.
online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until
I can hear the ptarmigan. They're up there for sure. Oh, I just saw one. Oh yeah, there's like 20 or 30 right up there. We're gonna just walk over. I heard those ptarmigan long before I saw them. You know, a big group of ptarmigan like that, they're noisy.
Okay.
It's impossible to be stealthy in the snow. They make so much noise. These are all ptarmigan tracks right there.
What is that? What the fuck is a ptarmigan?
There's
Ptarmigan?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's probably 30 of them. The whole flock just landed right up there. That's where I gotta go.
Okay. Take your ass back to the woods, man.
A few minutes later.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
What the fuck happened?
Oh, jeez.
Is that big gonna crank back up?
I think I'll go the rest of the way on foot. Oh, look at it. Just tons of them. This is the perfect weather for ptarmigan hunting. With all that strong sunlight coming in at an angle, you can see those white birds on the snow from way far away. And because it's sunny and there's no wind, the birds will be out in the open instead of hunkered down and hiding. And when you have weather like this, the ptarmigan are always going to be higher up on the mountains. It's warmer the higher up on the mountains you go on sunny, calm days like today. That flock is way up that hill. I don't think they'll let me get close enough to get a shot. I think I'm better off continuing down the trail and see if I can run into some more ptarmigan. See, that entire hillside is covered in ptarmigan tracks. I don't hear anything. See this kind of gully? When the wind is really blowing, that's where you go to look for ptarmigan. But it's a nice day today, so they're not going to be there. They're going to be on the hills. Tell you what, this has been fun, but the sun's starting to get low, and I'm really far from camp.
Ass on back.
All these clouds just started rolling in. It makes everything just kind of look blah white. It makes it hard to see the path and the ups and the downs, and it makes it really hard to hunt ptarmigan and rabbit. Made it back before sunset. Yay!
How do you
Oh,
remember
we're
where
getting
that
a little low
shit
on
is?
firewood. Time to go chop some more. Tell you what, I am hungry. I did not get lunch today. I got bratwurst. I love these things.
Is them bratwurst and Phineas and Ferb, my nigga?
My water's got.
He look like Dr. Doofus Mertz. If you know, you know. If you ain't never seen that show, I don't know what to tell you. You just
Lots of
fucking
pulp in it.
retarded. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't seen it.
Oh, it is so dry out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so dry that I'm starting to get a little sore in the corner of my mouth. Just use a little fat, like this butter. That actually works really well. And it tastes good too. All right. For dessert, I've got some bread pudding. I mixed all the raw ingredients together and vacuum sealed it. And now I'm just gonna cook it in a pot of boiling water. Woohoo! I love white brats and mustard. That is so good. Oh, that smells good. It's got cinnamon, vanilla, raisins in there. And I got some leftover pie filling, so that's happening. Hot bread pudding.
That was good.
Luke be eating all type of shit. That's my guy,
Sit
though.
here and listen to an audiobook, and I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Oh.
I love Luke. My nigga be cause bar like he be just like this, y'all. Look, hold on, look, let me show you. He be just like these in the morning.
Sun's starting to come up. I left the can of pie filling on the floor and it froze last night.
Nigga wake up,
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
We'll thaw that out.
I love Luke though, bro. Don't lie. That bread ain't done.
Oh, that looks good. I'm hungry. That's good. Well, this entire camping trip has been a bit of a test run for a much bigger camping trip I want to do this winter. And it's been a good shakedown run. I sorted out the problem with the chainsaw. I need to do a better job packing my gear into the sled. And I got a little practice to help me learn how not to get the snow machine stuck and how to get it out when I do. But I think it's time to pack up.
Yeah, you can pack up and go to the crib.
It's a little cold. Looks like it's about a negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit. I've got to make sure the tent is warm when I take it down. If there's any frost or snow in the joints of the poles, when they're cold, they'll freeze together and you can't get the poles apart. So it's best to get the tent nice and hot and then take it down quickly. See this big puddle of water? That's where the stove was. If I had have let the tent cool, this entire puddle would have froze with the tent stuck inside it. I wouldn't have been able to get the tent off the ice. Everything's just a little bit harder in the cold, and you got to think ahead and plan for these things. It's just a lot. Got the freight sled loaded up, just warming myself up before I hit the trail. Hasn't been an easy trip, didn't quite turn out the way I wanted, but it was a good one.